The fifth and final clan joining Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, has been revealed. The mystical Malkavians are returning from the first game. Although the clan was a player favorite in the original, the fact that each member of the clan had a unique take on of the world meant that bringing them to the game would require a lot of work. So their first discipline is the meditation, which they can use to force the people to flee. Their second discipline, aspects, will let Malkavians see through walls and leave their bodies in as astral projection. An Overwatch player who goes by the handle AIFJS3 has used the Blizzard Workshop to recreate the Super Smash Bros. Experience in the team-based shooter. Dubbed Super Smash Watch, it pits 12 fighters in an all-out brawl with added Smash features like double jumping, shielding, and air dodging. So AIFJS3 says that he got help from other creators with some of the mode's mechanics. The mode is a work in progress, but is definitely more impressive than a lot of the other creations in the workshop. You can use code VZ4YG to try it out. Ghost Games has confirmed that a new Need for Speed game is in the works that it will be launching this year. Unfortunately, they also said that the next entry in the long-running racing sim series won't be shown at this year's E3. Ghost Games says its goal is to deliver a truly memorable high-speed entry for the 25th anniversary of the series rather than a series of promotional events. This means that we're only likely to hear more about the game close to its release. NVIDIA Ansel's website may have just leaked the next Red Faction game. So Ansel's compatibility page listed a game called Red Faction Evolution, which was quickly spotted by eagle eye members of the Mythic Council forum and was reported by a PC gamer. So, Red Faction Evolution has since been removed from the page, but not before screenshots could be taken. CHQ Nordic now owns the license of the series and has previously said that they have 80 games in development, only 48 of which has been announced. Maybe they'll announce it in the game at E3. After 3 years since its last update, the Steam version of Borderlands 2 has just received the 2 new branches. Branches are sort of experimental versions that are usually used to test new features or content. So as such, fans are speculating that Borderlands 2 may get a new DLC to bridge its story with whatever coming in Borderlands 3. The new branches are named Anemone, the Mancana, and both received a new update this week. This is just speculation though, as Gearbox has named no announcement, so take it with a grain of salt.
Don't get about you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you just don't die.
Handsome Jack is gonna kill us all unless you can stop him.
A total conversion mod for the original Total War room called the Total War in 1942 turrets, the turrets and legionnaires for tanks, planes, and rocket troopers. So the mod lets the players pick from 18 factions to start a companion or historic battle. It's a bit awkward though to see infantry lining up in rows while exchanging fire with the enemy, a style of warfare that's become obsolete as the modern weapons came to play. So the mod was created by Dagvox and is available to download for free, and it's a modded DB page. Creative Assembly latest offering is enjoying great success right now, with Total War 3 Kingdoms topping 1 million copies sold just a week after its release. The game's peak and current players count has also reached over 190,000, the highest any entry in the series has ever had. So the game has also proven to be hugely popular in China, the country where the game's source material, the romance of the Three Kingdoms, originated from. Chief Product Officer Robert Tolmes says that China is now the top major market for the game. After quite some time without any activity in social media or even in-game, BioWare and EA have been broken radio silence to announce the details of the newly deployed update for Anthem. Community manager Jesse Anderson describes it as an under-the-hood update geared towards fixing bugs and issues and applying small changes that prepare the game for future updates. So 3 new Emerald Abyss Legendary missions were added though, and all the javelins received buff. Update 1.2.0 is alive now. The days spent wondering just what Death Stranding really is are almost at an end. Sony has released a new trailer for Hideo Kojima's next masterpiece, and it reveals just when the game is coming out. So the trailer is quite lengthy too, and gives us our first look of how combat plays in the game. So it's a little easier to piece together the story bits this time around too. Finally, the trailer lists the big names behind the game's characters. Death Stranding is set to launch on November 8th and will be a PlayStation exclusive. AKS Software and Big Ben Interactive have released a new video for Warhammer Chaos Bane that discusses the upcoming ARPG's endgame and post-launch plans. 4 DLC packs are planned to be released, 2 new this summer and another 2 during autumn. Interestingly, the last DLC pack to be released will include a whole new campaign that will have the players go against the Tom Kings. The enemies featured in the base game are all from the Chaos forces, so being able to test their skills against the Tom Kings will be a nice change of pace. SNK's latest trailer for the upcoming Samurai Showdown's reboot highlights the multi-sword user Yushi Tora. The video shows off his flashy swords techniques executed with whirlwind-like speedy slashes. Yushi Tora was the first introduced in Samurai Shodown 5, in which he played the role of the main protagonist. He wields 7 swords, 6 of which are named after women, while the last one he named after himself. Samurai Showdown is scheduled to launch on June 25th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and Switch ports are coming later this year. Today's feature deal is the role-playing general's strategy turn-based tactics, the Bonner Saga 2 from Stoic. Got to come right now at the best price of €4.17 as compared to its Steam price of €24.99. Get us game today through our trusted store and save up to 82% on your City purchase. Simply type an exclamation mark deal for you to get this deal. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare City prices and save a lot more. Larian Studios, the developer behind Divinity, the original Scene 2 could be teasing Baldur's Gate 3 with the logo that they posted in their website. Baldur's Gate is a trilogy that was left incomplete, with the first game launching in 1998 and Baldur's Gate Shadows of in 2022. The third installment was supposed to come from developer Beamdog. They even shared a teaser for the game. However, the development was halted due to some constructual issues with BioWare. It looks like Destiny 2 Year 3 will be unveiled before E3 as Bungie announced. Previously, the game was under the old management of Activision when the annual pass content was implemented. But since Bungie now manages the game, they said the change is coming. The post on Twitter announced the reveal of the next chapter of Destiny 2 as coming on June 6, which is the Thursday at 10 PDT or 18 BST. The venue had not been mentioned, but the company said everywhere, so it could be via Twitch or YouTube.
Grow strong, Guardian. Prove your worth.
Apex Legends Season 2 Battle Pass details have been shared by Respawn, which will include both daily and weekly challenges. Players are able to compete in the challenges to level up their pass faster. This is said to add more interesting variation to the game. Now, new legendary items had also been added. The badges and stat trackers had been removed from the premium path. The voice line rewards have been dropped as well. The game's LTE legendary hunt will be announced during EA Play at E3. Activision made the announcement that the latest Call of Duty game, called Modern Warfare, will be having cross-play support for PC and consoles. This will be very first time for the long-running series of Call of Duty. Co-studio head and creative director of Infinity Ward, Patrick Kelly, said that this will aim to unite the community. Dauntless, which launched recently, was able to have crossplay between PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One at launch, making it the very first game to do that.
We get dirty, and the world stays clean. That's the mission.
This your team?
Got some old comrades.
According to the patch notes that had been determined for the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Ultimate update, a virtual reality mode will be available. It has been assumed that this mode will be supported by the Nintendo Labo VR kit. Also, the patch notes indicated that amiibo figure players of the players can be sent out on training journeys as well as to fight in battle arenas with other figure players. We will know more when the official announcement comes. Beyond Good and Evil 2 will not be making it to E3, but Ubisoft announced that a live stream about the game's development will be made available on June 5 at 12 p.m. AT or 9 a.m. PT. This will actually be the fifth installment of the Space Monkey Report, as Ubisoft likes to call it. The last update for the games had been in December, with the devs showcasing a pre-alpha demo of the game. No details were given for this upcoming update, but what is known is that Jade had been ditched for a character creator. It looked like The Last of Us Part 2 have been delayed for 2020. Although the game's release date had not been officially announced, it had been said that the initial plan is for the game to launch this fall. It's not confirmed though, but this might have something to do with Dream Stranding announcing their launch date for the fall of this year as well. Between the two games, it was thought that The Last of Us Part 2 will be launching much sooner than the latter. Microsoft will be sharing something for PC gamers this coming E3, and it is the Xbox Game Pass for PCs. Xbox head Phil Spencer said that the Xbox Game Pass will be like the one for the console, but with a new experience. There will still be 100 games which subscribers can get to play, plus new games will be added per month. The games will come from publishers like Sega, Paradox, Deep Silver, Devolver, and Bethesda. We will get to know more about this during the Microsoft conference in E3 2019. It seems that Apex Legends was able to learn a lesson or two from what happened to them in the game's first season. Apex Legends launch was huge, but because of very little updates, a lot of players opted out of playing the game. But Respawn plans to win them back with the game's seasons 2. Just like other battle royale shooters, they plan to have some weekly as well as daily challenges to keep players engaged. This will help in players' progression and reduce grind. Call of Duty Modern Warfare reboot will not be having any traditional season passes, as announced by Infinity Ward and Activision. Instead, they would want to deliver more free mocks, content plus post-launch events that all players can enjoy. This is amazing news as compared to Black Ops 4, where players are forced to purchase the whole season pass in order to get new maps and models. We have yet to know if they are cutting out all season passes since they mentioned traditional season pass. Fallout Shelter has a sequel, and it is called Fallout Shelter Online. The sequel comes with new attacks on other vaults, plus a player versus player combat. However, this is only available in China. A video from Games Closed Beta has been shared by Juicehead, and it features a rundown of what the game is all about. This will be launching by next month. A Warzone release may not be in the works as Pat Hines from Bethesda said that his game is developed in China for China. Today's featured deal is the sports team baseball sim game Out of the Park Baseball 18 from Out of the Park Developments. Get the game right now at the best price of 85 cents euro as compared to its Steam price of 19 euro 99 cents. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 95% on your CDK purchased. We have more deals for you. Just type exclamation mark deal in the stream chat. Head over to allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.